People ask me, Mike, how do you keep a positive attitude in spite of everything? I try to explain, but it gets frustrating. I often have to repeat myself to be understood. Could be a lot worse, though. It almost was. I actually started writing because speaking aloud is tough for me. Besides, people keep asking me to repeat the exact same stories, so I put them in books. 3 so far. I still do interviews, but having it all written down means I don't have to explain the whole thing out loud anymore. I'm not really complaining. The money from the first book paid all my hospital bills and my mother's. The second pays for our house and my ongoing care. The third's got 1 million copies pre-sold. I never expected to be good at writing, but I'm grateful to be doing well. 12 years ago, when I was 14, all I had to be grateful for was surviving a massive car crash. My dad didn't. My mom almost didn't. My life changed forever. But here I am, and now everyone wants to hear the story. My writing about it has supported my family now that Dad's gone. I think he'd be proud. Thing is, when I write about that night, it's from my mother's descriptions. I don't even remember the crash or getting hurt, not until I woke up after emergency surgery. The doc calls it traumatic amnesia. I call it a blessing. My mom remembers everything, but the crash left her with a lot of pain, so she doesn't go out much. I'm the voice of our family, which is really ironic. Even now that I've gotten used to being on camera and using my voice box, I can't answer the commonest question. We don't know why we crashed. There was no other car. They didn't find any obstacles in the road that sent Dad into that ditch at highway speed. Dad was the only one awake that night. We were driving back from our camping trip early because Mom and I were both knocked out from colds. Mom woke up and had to dial for help with 2 broken legs. Dad was already gone. My mom's done her best to move on. I'm really proud of her. 2 years ago, she married my stepfather, who's nice and has 2 kids under 10. They ask me about my neck, and I'm really careful about what I tell them. The crash was pretty gruesome. I don't want to make them lose sleep. See, I got hit in the throat by something during the crash. It crushed my airway and almost killed me. My larynx is healed as much as it can, and my airway as well, but they're both still too weak. Breathing through my mouth makes me choke, so I breathe through a hole in my neck instead. It was really hard to get used to. So is my voice box. My neck has scars, and I can't cover up the hole if I want to breathe properly. Some people gave me a hard time about it while I was still getting used to it, and I got really depressed. You can't let yourself stay that way, though, not when you're still alive. Mom needed me to find a way to get better. I needed me to do so too. I stopped caring what strangers thought about my scars. I focused on moving forward through my writing and on improving our lives. I'm still doing it. Did you know that they have larynx and airway transplants now? Once the money from the 3rd book comes in, I'll be able to afford the surgery. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe for more awesome stories.